Well, just finalize it with some curls. You know, by the time you do all that stuff, your biceps are definitely starting to feel it. You know, I found too, the older I get, the more I get tendon. You know, you gotta watch that. Tendonitis, what do they call it? Golfers and tennis elbow. I want to say it's golfer's elbow. Mine was the inside, right there. And I watched a couple YouTube videos of a couple trainers, and the guy said chins, you know, chin ups. And I did that. I was at the gym looking goofy because I'd show up and for 45 minutes straight, I was doing those chins. And the guy was saying, you know, if you can't pull yourself up, get to that, you know, locked position and then lower. And do that 3 times, as slow as you can possibly do it. And I would do that for 45 minutes. I probably did that for a month and a half. Looking goofy. I'm just sitting there at a pull-up bar. But it's gone. It really did help. It hurts. Hurts bad. But something to consider, especially when you get older, man. It's not necessarily the muscles that are going to get you. It's the connective stuff. It's no good. So this is just going to be just a bare barbell at first. You know, just get kind of some blood flowing in there a little bit. I don't like doing too much weight on biceps. I like getting more reps out of biceps. Let's be honest, you know, you're looking for that pump. Mismatched weights. Is that a sin? Some people think so. 10 is 10, I figure. Come on. The thing I started to do, I don't know, maybe I'll post videos of that. I started going on runs. I think I goofed my knee up doing that just the other day with the gardening, and I ran 10 miles, pushing myself. Running was one of those things that I never did. And I don't know, the last few years, it's like my brain has switched from, you know, that stuff's kind of stupid, or no, I just want to see if I can do it. And I'm not one of those people that doesn't think I can. Try to a fault, honestly. But I'm gonna try it. And I did. I eat clean. I eat pretty clean. But I went from some 6'3" to 25 to 230, depending. Now I'm in like 207, 208. Figure I still got a little bit of this left, but I don't know how much lower I want to go. And that was just with adding a day of running a week, you know, getting out in the morning, enjoying the birds. And I live just kind of not on the, you know, in the country, but just on the outskirts of the town. So there's some county roads around here where there's not much traffic. It's good, man. I really think if you're a provider, you have people relying on you, that's number one. You got to keep yourself healthy. I've seen some people in my life that were at the top of their game and just fell, and it's super sad, especially as a young person. You see those people you look up to. You know, I know that'll happen someday with me, but I want my kids to be well aged as well before they see me falter. Plus I have such an age gap with kids that I got quite a few years to stay in shape before that little one turns 20. He'll beat me. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, let's do one more. Let's do one more. One thing, guys, is this really does make your day better, starting this in the morning. I know a lot of us have to go to work early. I mean, typically I'm out the door by 5:45 in the morning, which, no shit. When I pack my lunch, you know, I don't eat out. So that means typically it's either 3:30 or 4 o'clock in the morning to be able to get breakfast made, make your lunch, get a workout in, take a shower, have a cup of coffee, you know, enjoy 5-10 minutes of kind of quiet and wake up time. It's a struggle at first. You know, my body is so acclimated to it now, and it is an absolute fact, whether people want to admit it or not. Alcohol, marijuana, obviously anything that you put in your body is going to affect your sleep for sure. And if you're really trying to stay on a strict schedule and want to do this stuff, there's no room for it. There's zero room for it. I don't care what anybody says. You know, you can't, it used to be what, 2 glasses of wine? Yeah, it's not true. Alcohol is poison, and it's poisoning your body. I've seen a lot of, you know, Huberman talks about it now, where there's no safe amount. There really isn't. I'm not one to judge a guy. You know, I have a lot of friends still. You know, great, go do your thing. But if the goals are what you're looking for, there's no room for it. You know, you'll be boring. A lot of people will think you're boring. That's fine. I'm okay with being boring. I like my stuff. I like working out, fishing, hunting. I like my garden. I love my family, you know. That's what matters to me. All right, let's do one more. Okay, come on now. that's a wrap. I don't know, I made like 4 of these videos. I'll upload them. I don't know much about editing. I don't know much about this stuff at all, but like I said, this is to get out of my comfort zone of being a hermit. I've done that for the last 3 years. I used to be super social. I used to be that guy that would go to the brewery. You know, that was the way I was social, the way I could branch out and talk to people, you know. And it took a long time for me to get better at doing that sober. I'm still not very good at it. I really am. I'm not. I am getting better. Maybe this is a way, you know, to build community of guys that are, you know, like me, because I know there's a lot of them, and I know there's a lot of guys that are stuck in that. Like I said, I'm 40, 3 great kids, great wife. You know, I've been very fortunate, and you just gotta always remember not to take that for granted. You know, do what you have to do to maintain that, and maybe at that point you make your own luck. I don't know. Not very philosophical either. But all right. Have a great day.